On the evening of Saturday, June 4th, the new moon in Gemini is a pretty profound one. The new moon lines up with the sun, of course, and Venus, creating a real sense of possibility, of wonderment, of potential, of beauty, of love. So there's some real magic behind this new moon. However, the new moon is also 1 point on a grand square that involves the moon's opposition to Saturn in Sagittarius and the new moon's square to Jupiter in Virgo on one side and Neptune in Pisces on the other. This grand square in mutable signs is about change. It's about adaptability. The mutable signs are signs that have to do with the change. They're the seasonal change, so that this time of year we're changing from spring into summer. That is Gemini, and Gemini is about holding two positions at once. So what we have here is a dynamic set of squares and oppositions that create stress and tension. But in astrology, stress and tension are very powerful because they are the source of motivation and creativity. We look to resolve the stress and resolve the tension by manifesting things, by doing things. And here in mutable signs, this is about movement into what's next. So we've already undergone many changes in the past several years, and yet now we're standing in between two worlds. We're holding on to the old, and yet we're moving into the new, and this new moon in some way is the seed of the balancing point between the old and the new. And planting the seeds of intention are normally done in the ground, but in Gemini, the seeds of intention are in the air. And in a mutable grand square, the air is moving, and we need to move with it. We cannot plant these seeds of intention into a single solid place. We have to scatter our seeds to the wind. Now, the good news is that behind this new moon in mutable signs, new moon in Gemini, behind this we have Jupiter in Virgo in a grand trine with Mercury in Earth Taurus, Jupiter in Earth Virgo, and Pluto in earthy Capricorn. And this earthy grand trine does give us the stability to hold a perspective, a point of view, and to enable us to nurture these seeds, even though they seem to be blowing off with the winds and the times of change. So this is a very powerful new moon, and one that is initiating this season. We're still a ways from the summer solstice, but when we get to summer, it's what we do now that will determine what happens over the summer. I'm Rick Levine.